Hello everyone. Friday night. Probably no visitors and no viewers. It's probably for the best because even though the Canadian picked this one, because she likes Toni Collette, I have a feeling she's going to scream the fucking house down. So that'll be interesting, exciting. Who knows? What is exciting is that this is our 99th film since we started on the 23rd of January of this year. So our next one, tomorrow, would be our 100th. Hello, Canadian KF! Who could that be? Yeah, she's going to scream the house down. She is. She's going to jump. I'm going to throw wine all over myself. It's going to be probably electrocute myself as it hits my earpiece. It's all going to be amazing.
Well, what people don't know is that I'll probably have nightmares and then wake Chris up at 3 a.m. crying my eyes out.
As usual. Usually it's because she's just caught half an episode of Blue Peter. It's got nothing to do with horror. I had a dream that I was being wrapped in sticky back plastic, and someone said, "Here's what I've killed earlier," and that's how that happened.
Yeah, that sounds like one of my dreams.
It certainly does.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's no entry in the book because it's not in the current list, but it is on a previous list. So really, we can just start whenever we want.
I say if you announced 7:30, you should start.
We should stay at 7. Okay, fine.
Now,
all the hundreds of people that tune in don't want to miss the beginning, do they?
Well, it's good to be deliver on your promises, says the person who never delivers on her promises.
I mean, I didn't even say anything there, did I? I didn't have to.
I'm sorry, baby. I'm really trying to be a better person.
She isn't. She doesn't need to be a better person. Hello, Phil. Hello. Have you seen this one before?
Oh.
I'm going to bet that you have.
Well, I was trying to be a better person was yesterday, and you said stop it. It's creeping me out.
It was creeping me out. No, you've not seen this one. So yeah, I don't know what I'm expecting, to be honest. The poster's a bit creepy. That kid's giving me the ick for a start. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I have a feeling I might start off watching it with the voice to my left and finish without her being here. We'll see. She might even make it half an hour.
I'm asking my brother what timestamp do you think I'll push me over the edge.
No worries. The pub is far more exciting than this. Why has your brother seen it?
I think he has, but okay. I'm just seeing.
I'm telling you, first half an hour she'll be gone. I'll be sat here on my own. Tomorrow night we are. Well, I don't think it can be that scary either, but we know what she's like. Tomorrow night, don't look now, but I don't know what time yet because I've not checked what time Strictly Come Dancing goes off.
Oh, right.
But I think you're out anyway, aren't you, Phil and Hazel, tomorrow? And then I might do one after that, like late night, scary film. But I've not decided.
Yeah, I'll be sleeping.
I might do Rosemary's Baby.
I've already seen it.
I might do The Hills of Eyes. We'll see.
That sounds super scary.
Sounds horrendous, is what it sounds like. Right, so if we're nearly ready to go, we're nearly at p:30, and I've got to deliver on my promises. Like the Tory Party. No, I didn't think it was a horror film either, but you know, it's something that I think watch all of. She'd never heard of it before.
No. My brother says 17 minutes.
17 minutes, right? We'll see. That's not long, that is it? That's not long at all. We'll see how it goes.
Oh, no.
The first creepy voice and like in the dark, she'll be gone.
Yeah. Can we turn all the lights on?
Right, here we go. It's 7:30. So
Okay.
we are starting in 10, everyone. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and play. There we go. We're away. I've definitely switched the volume over as well. Not like me. Not like me to remember to get everything right.
Have you posted everything?
I have.
Look at you.
Oh no. Craziness. Absolute craziness.
Oh, okay.
So, Ellen Taper Lee, 78, passed away after a prolonged illness as a daughter Annie's house on April 3rd, 2018. Beloved wife of the late Martin Lee, devoted mother of Annie Lee, Graham and the late Charles Lee, cherished grandmother of Peter Graham and Charlie Graham. She also survived by a son-in-law, Dr. Stephen Graham. She will be missed. Reposing at Kingston Funeral Home, Friday the 10 to 12 p.m. Funeral service to be held at. That was quite long and not long enough to read. And then into a freaky tree house. 17 minutes. I'll definitely have my second drink by 17 minutes. Possibly even my third, to be fair. We've got spooky music already and we're just moving through a room that's not spooky at all. Drink. Cheers, everyone. It's like spooky music, but the room's like not spooky. It's just a room that it's been building smaller versions of a house in. But also in broad daylight. And we're zooming in now. Perhaps there's going to be something spooky in the little doll's house. Boom. Soundtrack's good so far. Do you know what I don't think is going to help? The fact that she's getting the soundtrack straight into her ear holes. So I assume this is like the dead body, is it, in the little doll's house? Something's going to happen here. I don't want to throw wine all over myself. It's like a little kid in the bedroom. Is it going to just suddenly become the bedroom?
That's very good.
That's quite a good shot. Wasn't particularly weird or freaky, but they're getting ready to go to the funeral. Bit of Gabriel Byrne there. He's quite a few shite horror films, isn't he, Gabriel Byrne?
My dad did a film with him.
There you go. There she is, Toni Collette, of course, full name Anthony Collette. This little kid has the face of Elizabeth Moss, but on a tiny kid. If I didn't know that was a kid, I'd think that was Elizabeth Moss who's been like thinking down into a tiny kid.
Thinking down?
You know, like CGI'd down into a tiny kid. It's got proper horror film delivery. really quiet. Yeah, it's really easy to be over the top. I think the less you see, the better, generally, with a horror film as well. Lots of horror films are pretty good and then are ruined by the reveal of the CGI monster at the end. Which I think why the older ones have lasted for so long. Who's that creepy bastard there? Yeah. Creepy little kid. If she's not allowed to draw at the funeral, why have you let her take a little book and pen with her? If she turns out to really be about 58 years old. Is that her actual face, or have they put makeup on her? I like the Omen trilogy. I don't even mind the remake with Lee Schreiber in. And I've never seen Dead Snow. Is that the zombie Nazis? They're getting the most out of these strings. You on already? It's only 25 to bloody 8. They've got a bloody big house, which is always good for a horror film, right?
And creaky floors.
That dog's going to die, isn't it? In a horrific way. It's like head twitched back, I reckon. I don't even know what it's about. I mean, probably have had the discussion before now. Should she be sad that her mother's died?
What have the discussion before she's died?
We'll have to watch it next Halloween when I've run out of horror films. Or in like 3 years' time when I've watched all the horror films. There'll probably be another 20 westerns to go by then. She appears to have made a tiny little version of a hospice, which doesn't seem like the greatest of hobbies. Always play guitar in bed. That's the best place for a G-string. That's code for put your guitar away, isn't it? Good night, mate. They don't talk to one another like a family.
What are you talking about?
It's the way that they're talking to one another. It just, I don't feel like his dad. I feel like he's Gabriel Byrne acting as his dad in a horror film after a funeral.
This feels like the most accurate representation of my family, other than this whole tucking in bed. It's more like, okay, bye.
Like the Waltons. Strumming, definitely fingering. cheery. Surely she should have told her, well, you'd be grown up by then, so we won't need anyone to take care of you. Why would she remember that? She's clearly weird. Why, you didn't? Hello, Hazel. Are you not off to the pub with Phil in 20 minutes? You won't need to watch it, Hazel, because you'll hear every scream from the Canadian, won't you? The her brother reckons that she'll only last 17 minutes. But we're 10 minutes in already and nothing's really happened. But everyone's going to bed now and we're switching the lights off. Oh. Lad stroke old man night out. Phil's going to be there on his own when they all cry off with arthritis. Back onto deep heat again, aren't we? Oh no, it's terrible. You should get a room. Is it Wigan? Because no one ever has any good words to say about Wigan. My darling, dear beautiful Annie, forgive me all the things I couldn't tell you. Please don't hate me and try to despair your losses. You will see in the end that they were worth it. Our sacrifice will pay out next to the rewards. Love, Mommy. Weird. Yeah, I was getting two different conversations there, but I reckon I've worked it out. I was thinking, why is Hazel talking about the Bank of England's interest rates at the hospital? And then it all clicked in. We had our first little noise then, did you notice? We've just heard a noise, that's all we've heard. It's the freaky little dolls. I think so. I think we're definitely going to get possibly even more than that, I reckon. If we don't get a what the fuck at some point, I'll be very disappointed.
Well, something was weird there.
Critical thinking, that's what scares me.
Yeah, same.
Why do they all have just desks on their own, but like really close up in American schools?
It's American schools, that's how it is. That's how it was in Canada.
She does look like tiny Elizabeth Moss. Oh, so that could. That was a CGI bird hitting the window. 40 minutes in, she checked her watch to see at what point she'd screamed. We should just do horror films all the time. This is the most amusing it's ever been. The scariest thing so far is the mole on that lad's face. What was it? It was a bird hitting the window. It's a CGI bird at that hitting the window. Left a little spot of blood. About the part that you're clearly 47 years old, but you appear to be at high school. Yeah, back to work Monday, but I don't have any lessons Monday, so really Tuesday. But yeah, Monday. There you go, dead bird. It wasn't a pigeon. Why's nobody moved it? No, don't. Oh, she's cutting its head off with some scissors. What are we, 16 minutes in? She's still here. She put the head in a pocket?
Yeah, where else would you put it? She's eating? That's hygienic? What? Oh no.
Who's that? It's not the mum, is it? It's not the dead mum. Her hair's different.
Yeah, unless it's a younger version of the mum.
Who knows? Boom, boom. That sounds like the perfect meal. We've had shepherd's pie.
Yeah, it was lovely.
We've got loads left. So I was going to make a curry tomorrow, but I think we'll probably have leftover shepherd's pie, and I'll make the curry on Sunday instead.
Yeah. What?
Oh, there's loads. Feel free. No, there's a triangle been drawn on the floor. It's shit, this. It was good. Loved it. It's just, they don't behave like a family. Dad, it's the cemetery on the phone. What about? And they're all stood there. Just like that, I'm going to go and see a film. All right, bye. Phil says, be brave.
Okay, thank you.
Because he's going out. Bye-bye. She won't be. She's clearly not going to see a film. I don't know what's going on. She has lasted 18 minutes. 19. To be honest, it's not all kicked off yet, has it? At least I know the limits. She can watch a pigeon's head being cut off, but doesn't like seeing a CGI one fly into a window.
Yeah, no pressure.
No pressure, but everyone's looking at you. So if you could get on with it. For shits and giggles. One, I can see why this isn't on the list anymore. Two, I don't really understand why it was on there in the first place.
You have to let it just be.
But it's not grabbed me in the first 20 minutes. Everyone's really wishing that she hadn't started speaking now. There you go. So it wasn't mad. Something proper was going on. Is Mum a witch? Why is Matthew carrying it over there? And then we went again. I realised that I say quite a lot of things on the stream which only I can hear. There's a lot of acting in this, but only from Tony Collette.
I love this movie. It reflects my own horror.
Who'd have thought that was going to happen? I love this movie. It reflects my own horror.
You know, with my mother.
Holy
Bring
shit.
your dick.
Huge party, bring your dick. Well, there you go. We've all had messages like that.
Yeah.
In the past.
Maybe in your future, baby.
What's that then? Baby. Baby, baby, baby. Oh no, she's slicing some baby cherry tomatoes. I'll have to do some more of my own little emotes, I reckon. I thought it'd be bigger than that. It's like a tiny little one. I don't think that the colours help either. I might change that. Don't know. I can't. I know it's cruel, but I can't get over this kid's face. I know this kid's been picked because she's freaky looking, but I, I, I don't know if that's okay or not.
Why don't you Google and see if it's not prosthetics?
Because if I find out it's not, I'm going to be really upset that I'm so cruel at being freaked out by a kid's face. Oh yeah, it looks bigger on the. We're talking about emotes now. We're not talking about bring your dick. It looks bigger on the chat screen. I mean, this kid's face is like. I don't know, it's like she's got a grown-up's face on her face. I mean, he clearly is. He's 42 years old. No, because I have to bring my dick. But none of them have. I mean, she's like little kid. Don't forget the kids I look at. That's it. All sounds wrong. This, doesn't it? For anyone who stumbles on this on the internet later, I am a teacher. That's why I look at kids every day. I'm not like in the bushes with a telescope. It's got to be prosthetics, like the bags under her eyes. Something's on fire. It's quite intriguing so far, but nothing's. She's not. She's not that far away from the house. Oh right. She's not barefoot. She's got socks on. I mean, and clearly, I'm not sure that would happen. Would it? Would you force your older? I mean, there's a like 10-year age difference here. She's sitting in the back, for Christ's sake. That's how young she is. And he's 39. Oh, that's the little mark on the. Parties like this in this country never happen. I also put it to you that parties like this in America never happen. Big close up of the knife there. There's Seth MacFarlane when he was 17 years old. She sent her off to the party with her brother so she can play with the doll's house. I don't like how the lights shining through that nightie. Oh, I got cold shiver then. Not because of this. So we're about a quarter of the way into the film now. Party's great. Did you bring your dick? What a line. Do you happen to smoke at all? I've got really good weed. Peter's weed. I mean, surely someone's gone, why is this small child at this party? I mean, the cake's laced with stuff, right?
It probably has nuts in it.
It probably has nuts in it. Well, it does have nuts in it. We saw him cutting a nut. Is she allergic to nuts?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. Right, she's going to die.
You haven't been paying attention.
I've not been paying attention.
Yeah, like anaphylactic, allergic.
It's the no, she's not okay, mate. Nuts, mate. They don't take an EpiPen around with them.
Well, yeah, they didn't have one at the funeral, so.
How did I miss? Was I talking when all this happened?
Yeah.
Could say, yeah, you were, mate. You bloody stream. So we're 32 minutes in, and the scariest thing that we've got in it so far is kids ate some nuts. Perhaps that's what's hereditary about it. He's going to get blamed now, despite the fact that she told him to take her to the party.
So I was like that when I was having my anaphylactic shock, and my face looked swollen even worse than that.
Oh, don't take her head off. Oh! Well, he's just killed his sister. I didn't expect that to happen.
Yeah. Oh, I don't think...
I thought the sister was going to be the crazy little freaky...
Well, we don't know if it's the last of her, but she cut off a bird's head and now her head's just been decapitated. True, yeah. I mean, what do you do there? Well, he's 40 years old. He could just go start a new family.
He is 40 years old, yeah.
No, he's not that old. It's just that he has facial hair.
He's quite old. He's very old. I mean, that's probably better, though, than suffocating to death, right?
Yeah, it's not a great feeling.
Being decapitated, at least it's quite quick. What's he going to do? Is he going to kill himself? He's just driving off. I'll just drive away really slowly. Go on. Well, I brought her half back.
Like, isn't there blood all over the car?
I'm not sure how he explains this either.
She left the party early, and I guess she got
I left her head in the field. We go back and look for it together. I'll give it this. I didn't expect that to happen.
Yeah.
Back early from the party? Yeah, about that. He's going to kill himself, right? That's what he's going to do. Has he just gone to bed? Waiting for some kind of gunshot and he's getting in bed.
He's got to sober up.
Drive safe. She's going to discover the headless corpse in the back of the car. Wait for it. There you go. Oh, there we go. Has he not been arrested? Is he nobody questioning him? I mean, she's coming back, isn't she? Look at her. It's not really keeping my attention, this. It's rubbish.
Because you have not paid attention.
I am paying attention.
Okay.
Something tells me the Canadian's quite enjoying it, even though she doesn't like horror films.
No, but this family reflects my horror.
It's just mental. No, it's not on the list anymore. I don't know when it was taken off. I mean, it's 2018, isn't it? So I don't know if it lasted just one version, because I don't know. We needed a horror film, and I let Kat pick because she doesn't like horror films, but she likes Toni Collette, you see. So
And Gabriel Byrne is good.
so that's why. Yeah, you didn't know Gabriel Byrne was even in it until it came on.
Yeah, no.
So that's why it's gone on. But in the grand scheme of things, it probably would have been watched at some point because it's easy to get hold of. I don't know. I'm not really a massive horror buff. I don't watch it because I tend to sit watching it going, shit, what's that? It's not believable. I don't think I've ever really seen a horror film that's made me go, even like the classics, like The Exorcist is like, it's not frightening.
This feels like a real horror, like this could happen.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah. You just don't know what a dysfunctional family feels like. This feels like home.
This feels like home.
Yeah.
I really have. Winchester 73 this afternoon was so good. So good. And we've not. I think the most modern Western on there is probably Unforgiven, which I've seen already, which is amazing. But obviously, we've got The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly to go. We've got The Outlaw Josie Whale to go. We've got Pale Rider to go, I think. Really, really enjoyed Winchester 73. I loved how you kind of followed the gun. I love the bit at the beginning, they were in Dodge City and there's Wyatt Earp. And James Stewart was superb in it. So good. And then the lovely little twist at the end. I mean, they're quite odd around him to say that, he's just lost his sister who he decapitated in a car accident. But the better ones have definitely been the ones without John Wayne in. I mean, The Searchers was really good. But obviously Shane, Naked Spur was good. You're glad you're not watching this because it's rubbish. Oh, is he like feeling what she would have felt? I think he should stop doing drugs. It's just my opinion.
Yeah, but
obviously Hazel is a chemist. You might have a different opinion. Do more drugs.
It's hard to stop doing drugs when you're after you've experienced a traumatic situation.
When you have, well, you know what I mean. Chemist was just the first word that popped into my head. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. Because you've gone all capital letters on me. She's gonna shit up his bike. Then I thought, this is the best thing that's ever happened.
What?
Because I accidentally called Hazel a chemist. She's gone all capital letters on me.
Doesn't she work in pharmaceuticals?
I think she's fallen out with me. Pharmacy technician, for fuck's sake. Look, there you go. You knew what I meant. You all knew what I meant. Is this what you were like at the hospital earlier on? You were worse. Oh. Who's this woman and what's she been in before? Bearing in mind that none of you here are watching this film, so it doesn't matter. Okay, I promise you I'll remember in future. What has she been in before? Who is she? You're joking. That is the funniest thing. How long until you told her what you did for a living? Did you like let her go with it for a bit and then hit her with the truth? The least believable thing about this film is that she had a pen and paper when she needed one.
I usually would have pen and paper in my purse. Because
Beep. I take you back to my earlier comment that Gabriel Byrne is only in rubbish horror films. Isn't he one with like the exorcism of
Stigmata. I love that film.
Stigmata. Oh god, that's awful.
Yeah, but it has what's her name?
So bad.
But I like what's her name? Arquette. Oh no!
Literally nothing's happened. He's just sat up dead quick in his bed.
No, because you weren't listening. She's doing this. That's what he heard.
Can hear a bloody thing.
You're not listening. It's
I can't listen, can I? Because you're shouting your fucking head off. Can I hear it? You're not listening. You're not listening. She's screaming into me ear.
Uh-oh. Open seance.
We definitely need to watch more horror films.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Boom, 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 boom. All the spooky music's gone. It started with spooky music when there's nothing spooky going on. Then when spooky shit's happening, there's no spooky music.
Yes, you can hear the. I feel like this was filmed in Canada. It should be on a bingo card.
She does this all the time. We could be watching fucking EastEnders, right? And she'll go, "Is this Toronto?" No, it's not. Always blame Canada. Always. Something weird about this woman. I don't know what's hereditary about any of it yet. Are we going to find that out? Oh, do. My mum used to do exactly the same thing. Is she the... She's in Ozark. She's the wife of Peter Mullen in Ozark.
And she's in The Handmaid's Tale.
Oh, perhaps that's it then. I mean, I did ask at least 20 minutes ago what she was in. Nothing. What have I seen her in before? Nothing. And now I get told what she's been in. I should have been laughing at Toni Collette crying because her daughter's head was ripped off. So I couldn't see her face. Her head was taken off. All the ants were eating it. Excuse me. I don't know why. I think it's because I was a bit poorly yesterday, so I'm taking advantage of today. Well, I murdered my daughter, and I'm sticking to it. Does she? Well, so we've not seen her sleepwalk. Oh. Alright, she's going to set kids on fire then. That's probably why she can't blame her son for taking the head off her daughter. Oh, the timing was terrible. No. The acting, to be fair, spot on. If this was just a drama, the acting, especially Toni Collette, brilliant. The direction, it seems very obvious. It's not like set up. But we're about half of the way into the film now, and there's been perhaps 3 frightening things: the bird flying into the window, the head coming off, and the noise that I didn't even hear. The rest of it, not so much. Unless it's going to like pick up in the next hour. Oh, she's making a model of the... Oh, she's made a model of the head coming off. It's not about him. He took her head off. It's completely about him. Hello. Hello, our two extra viewers. Do you want to say hello? You should come and say hello. Whilst we're... I'm to tell you it was filmed in Utah.
Oh, okay.
Utah, of course, being part of Canada.
Closer to Canada than here.
I mean, surely he's going to therapy. I mean, I don't understand how... We've not, like, seen any of the... It's on your mind. Yes, you killed my daughter by taking her head off. That fucking face on your face. To be fair, until the head came off, I reckon they were all alright with it. That's not that good, that, is it? Is that good for a horror film? It grossed $44.1 million in the US and Canada, but that's the only Canada mention that she can see. Oh no, she's annoyed now, look. They definitely. I hope they're all in therapy. They definitely need some therapy.
What? This is how my normal childhood was.
Listen to her now.
Actually, there's a lot less talking at dinner.
Mostly when my family had dinner, we had to sit and eat dinner together. I'm dropping a lot of frames for some strange reason. Oh, well, I say that I've dropped 0.1%, but usually it's 0% with the internet plugged in. Not to. No, I know, but yeah, usually it's 0. I was like 139 drop frames, 0.1%. So obviously nothing's happening. When my family used to sit round and eat tea together, because we did every day, we spent a lot of time doing. I remember we did a lot of fish puns. We'd do a lot of giggling. Once you set my mum off, that was it.
What? Giggling at dinner?
Yeah. You set my mum off giggling, and that's it. We were done.
No. No.
Yeah, we used to do a lot of puns, a lot of just taking the piss out of one another. It's quite nice actually. You've met my mum, right? Once she starts giggling, that's it. She's off. I reckon Phil's quite good at puns. Phil would have loved like the fish pun game that we used to play. So it'd be stuff like, sorry, what was that? I'm hard of herring, etc. Here we go. Seance-y stuff. You're one of those where everybody else loves it, but you just sit there rolling your eyes because you get it all the time. Despite the fact that secretly you love it. At least he keeps on trying. It's when he stops trying, that's when you need to worry about it. That was a terrible edit.
Yeah, but I think it was supposed to be that way.
Yeah, but it wasn't a jump edit or anything. I know it was supposed to be, but it didn't. It just looked rubbish.
What did you say?
It just looked rubbish. If it had gone black for a bit and then done it, but it didn't. It just kind of like did it straight away. I think it's mostly. I think it's the star quality, isn't it? I remember this coming out and it being like, "This is the big horror film." Oh my god! Because I don't watch horror, I didn't see it. But I think it was the Tony Collette, Gabriel Byrne issue connection. Do you know what I mean? Unless we've got a seance now. Since when has she been a medium though? She said she'd met one.
Yeah.
Under the table, having a look. And now the glass is moving on its own. Started, here we go. Some chalk moving. Is it I love you? No. Oh no, it is I love you. Shit CGI though on the chalk. No, clearly she's not all right. Bloody hell, candle out. I know you're upset, but here, go to the seance. There you go. She did have prosthetics on. Thank Christ for that. I don't mind the round face. It was everything else. No, I didn't think the bags were real either. Which is why it's easier if you just live on your own. Right, so we're going to get a seance. We're an hour and 8 minutes in, and we finally hit the kind of ghosty. Here we go, seance business.
You need to be invested in the characters.
Shall I tell you what happened then? The car stopped. That's it.
Did you hear the clock? Did you not hear it?
I did, but then the car just... No, the car didn't hit anyone. You heard the noise that the kid had made.
I don't know if I can do this.
There's literally nothing frightening about this film at all.
What are you talking about?
I'm laughing now, but I won't be laughing at 3:30 when she's in tears.
Oh no, there's ants everywhere.
Oh, there's ants everywhere.
It's because she's
they were
in
crawling
the road.
all over her face.
Yeah.
It's great, isn't it? This is the funniest this has ever been. This is the funniest one we've ever done. It really is. This is amazing. We'll have to do a horror watch-a-thon.
If it wasn't scary, I'd watch this again on my own. I love this movie.
Amazing. She's gonna love Don't Look Now tomorrow night. She's following the ants.
Yeah.
Yes.
Is anyone watching this?
Hmm?
Is Phil or Hazel there? Or
Hazel said that this is proper entertaining! Exclamation mark. This is the best one we've ever had. We have a second viewer somewhere as well. Hazel said it's worth some bits. She gives 100 bits. She's cheered. It's that entertaining. Fine. What? Oh, is that? Oh, right. Okay, there we go. 500. I thought the 100 was. Is he dead then? I thought it was telling me 105 times. Yeah, for 500 bits. She's sleepwalking, right? It's all just in her head. And wake up. There we go. Yeah, just sleepwalking.
I'd be locking my door.
Yes, I can see them. I can see them now. Oh, I never wanted to be your mother.
No, it said we.
Oh, we never wanted to be your mother.
Oh. Oh.
I tried to have you aborted. Lovely. Would you tell your son this?
You've never met my mother.
Why are they all wet now? Oh, it's the old thingy thinner, isn't it? Paint thinner.
Mm.
What's that in the background now? Right, you freaky bitch. Bloody hell. It's alright, we're gonna have a seance. Come on, mate. Why is she fucking whispering? She's whispering to everybody. She's trying to wake them all up.
Well, when you wake someone up.
No, if she wasn't bothered, I thought she was whispering because she didn't want to wake him up. But if she's waking everybody up, just bloody wake everyone up.
Yeah, but if you go, hey, and then people like jump out of bed.
Well, let's put it this way. When you get out of bed in the morning and I have to stay in bed, you don't fucking whisper or just creep about, do you? No, and you don't want to wake me up. You're basically one-man banding around the place. I just pretend I'm asleep so that you don't feel bad.
Like this morning when I
like this morning.
I went to the shower.
Yeah, everything you did, I was well aware.
When I took off all my clothes.
Yeah.
Oh, but you were snoring.
When you sat back down on the bed.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
No. Before the shower.
Yeah, everything.
I didn't sit down on
No,
the
you sat down on the bed after the shower, but everyone you crept in and did all
Yeah.
the creep. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, but 70's not high though, is it? Black Klansman's an excellent film.
Yes.
Hey! Does that mean you're off? You're on taxi duty? In that case, thank you for joining us, Hazel. Have a great rest of your night. It'll be well worth it, I think. For the last 45 minutes. Right, Hazel, look after yourself. I didn't think it was going to be sciencey. I don't know why. What am I being cheeky about? That your mum should look after herself? How's that cheeky? Offered what? Oh, to give you a lift? Yeah, no. Yeah. No one was suggesting otherwise. I might do it on purpose now, and I know what the reaction is. Just going to draw a picture of a pigeon's head. Night, Hazel. See you soon. Proper wasn't that frightening. Our neighbour, Lisa, says that she can't hear anything that we do. She can't hear me singing when I'm playing the keyboard or on my guitar. I've got a feeling she can probably hear us watching this. No. She's taken over her body. I still don't know what's hereditary about any of it. No. Turn the light on's not going to work, is it? Oh, what's that piss in her face there? Dog barking. There is. Well, your freaky daughter was in you, and then just thrown water all over you. I don't know what's going on. What's that say? Is it an anagram? I'll be honest though, I don't know where it's going.
That was cool.
That was nice. That's with the best shot of the entire film, that. But I don't know where it's going.
Oh.
It's just his watch or something. Oh no, we've seen like that before. That effect.
With his grandma.
Yeah. Hello, two viewers. No, He's grinning at himself in the mirror. His teacher appears to be Father Christmas. There's no way you'd have that much room at the front of a classroom. They'd fucking pack that room as close as people can get.
Not in Utah.
Vengeful spirit. Ah! Well, she got a thing on her hand. And then she's hung up. That's showing him. No, she's building like a classroom. Is this what she does for a job? What's her job?
For a gallery.
Oh, she's an artist, says it all then.
Yeah, this is my life.
This is my life. Who is that? There you go. She's broken the chair. God damn it! And now she's just breaking over the tiny houses. She's gonna walk back now, isn't he? Oh no. It's a corpse. She's smashed it all up. That's what she's done. So we're about another 35 minutes or so left of this. It's not a horror film, this. Psychological thriller. Oh, she's taken the head off her son there.
I think that was the husband.
Was it? Single bed though, wasn't their bedroom? No.
Well, I don't know.
That was his room, wasn't it?
Oh.
Get those pills down you, mate, definitely. Vitamin D's. How
do you do 2 or 3 pills at a time? That doesn't make sense.
I can eat too. I can't dry swallow them. My dad can. It's a skill. She looks straight at the camera then. Not a professional.
Come on.
That's Toni Collette, award-winning actress.
Yeah.
There's a wonderful bit in Hot Fuzz where Timothy Dalton looks right down the camera. And you'd miss it other than, and you've got to, if you watch any of that type of film with Simon Pegg and Nick Frost, you've got to listen to the commentaries. And they basically just go, look at him there, he looks straight down the camera, the bloody whore.
Yeah.
He's clearly loving every minute of it. And gives it that Oh, right in the camera. Oh, we've got some little papers flicking about now. She's done some more drawing. Blom, 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 blom. Yeah. See, it's crap that though. What's the...
She's doing it with an imaginary
No,
pen.
it's crap CGI. It takes you out of it.
I'm scared.
That's what's ruined horror films. CGI's ruined horror films. My right eye keeps spasming. There you go. Get ready for his head coming off. Just going to axe him. There we go, with the noise.
That didn't scare me. I'm tougher now.
She's tougher now.
Oh,
Oh, she's there. Freaky kid in the corner. That's me in the corner. That's me in the spot. Light with my huge prosthetic head on.
Yeah.
See, that could have been quite frightening. What we meant to think was a head falling off, but it's just a ball. Soundtrack's quite good here, though. It's the dog. The dog's head's coming off, I'm telling you. I predicted that from the start. Wait! She's going to rip his head off.
Oh no!
You were trying to pull my head off. There's got to be a twist here. There's got to be. And I'm going to tell you now, Charlie was shit at drawing as well. I've still got loads of wine left. She's going to take her dad's eyes out. Oh no, that's him with his little mole. He's definitely going to lose his eyes. Got 2 viewers. Who's watching this? Who are you? I know Hazel is lurking. Who's our second one? Say hello! Say hello! Or not. You know what I mean? Your decision. Nope. Arms on fire. I've told the story about my dad's arm being on fire, right? Before.
Don't do that! Drop and roll!
Bollocks. There's some lovely shots in it, like day to night, but they've only really come in the last 10 minutes or so, weirdly. It's not like it's been a thing that's been throughout the film.
No, I'd noticed some little flashy flashes before, but it was subtle.
Clearly I'm not paying attention. I'm still crossing it off. It all looks like it, because it's all very Haddonfield, Scream. It's all that same kind of American tone. See, now where's that come from? That upside down shot. We've not had stuff like that before. It feels like he's just gone. That'll look cool at this point. She's dead, right? It's a thing again, look. Oh, that's the sun. I'm like, ooh, her mum's weird. What's he been in before him? The young lad. She's gonna kill herself. Blam. No, was there nothing that I'd recognise him from? Oh, he's in Jumanji: The Next Level. He's in Oppenheimer, which is Christopher Nolan's new one. When successfully invoked, King Paimon possessed the most honourable house. So, the which is complete, will King Paimon be? It's him. Whatever's going on is in him. The mother's in him. Boom. Nope, she knew her mum, look. I still don't know what's going on. But with that weird, there you go, the weird light again. A nervous breakdown. It's definitely more psychological thriller than it is horror.
I'm horrified!
Oh, we're going all Exorcist now. Up into the into the attic. When I went to see The Exorcist when it was re-released in the late 90s, my mum was like, "Oh my god, just like a bit up in the attic. I won't tell. I won't spoil it." It was one of the first films I think my mum and dad went to see on a date together. And when she came home, she could see the attic space, like the little thing from where she was, and she had to go to bed. They also went to see Jaws in 1975 together, and my dad nearly fell down the stairs when the dead head comes out of the boat. She's going to the toilet at the time. It's a great story. But fancy that. Fancy going on your first dates to the cinema, right? And one of those films being Jaws. I mean, unbelievable. So someone's dug her up and put her up there. And that's what that phone call was from the cemetery was about.
What?
So, when that phone call from the cemetery earlier on was that a body's gone, hasn't it? A body's been dug up and it's been put up there. And it's him. He's doing it. Oh, what's happening here? It's it. He's possessed.
No.
I mean, the teacher would literally have gone for the first aider there. First thing, straight to reception for a first aider. It's kind of all come together now for the last 20 minutes.
Yeah, you gotta build the tension.
But the tension was shit for the first hour. What's going to be up in the treehouse? I mean, you want to be Gabriel Byrne, he couldn't give a shit for the entire thing.
I'm surprised he has his teeth still.
I know, why's he not got splints up his nose? And perhaps pay attention when your son's in the back with a broken nose so you don't have to slam on for the red lights. My mum's dead body's in the attic space. Just literally wake him up, make him walk. He's only smashed his face in. I mean, if you think she was mental, you'd still go up and have a look, right? Well, the flies are still there, so she's not made it up. And he knows that the grave's been desecrated.
Yeah. He has pictures of it.
It's definitely up there then. And what they're throwing on the fire? The drawing book.
Yeah.
What does he have to do it? Why can't she do it?
Because she catches on fire and she's too scared.
We're into our last 15 minutes here. There's got to be a twist. Big kiss for no reason. You see my dead mum upstairs. I can't help but think whoever went to the cinema to watch this was massively disappointed. They're going to get some really huge, heavy horror film. Bless me. Always in threes. I don't know where that came from. He's leaving you. Oh, and he's on fire. Christ. Well, that was surprising. Oh, someone's took her over. We saw the light. Canadian's not keen on whatever's happened next. I think she's just upset because Gabriel Byrne's died. That's the light of your dad on fire. Oh, Dad's dead, mate. Dad's definitely dead. Where's that light come from now?
Well, because it's a sensor light. It's on sensor. We saw that in the first scenes.
It's a big finale now. We've only got about 10 minutes left. Oh, someone in the background there.
I know.
I know. Craziness.
How is this not a horror? I'm horrified.
It's not a horror. It's not frightening. That's why it's not a bloody horror.
I'm terrified, baby. I'm not gonna sleep.
I was getting dazed because I've got a snotty nose.
Oh, I thought you
She
were
thought I was reaching for a hand there.
I know my hand because I'm scared.
There is literally nothing scary about this film. I think this is why I don't like horror. I just go, Mom. Dad's dead, mate. Gunshot. That's a mum killing it. That's his mum killing herself, probably. I still don't know what the Hereditary bit's about.
Because there are all the bodies that
All the bodies are related to one another.
the spirit is being passed on.
It's not though, is it? What?
She's now become the daughter.
What's the mother got to do with it then?
Well, because you have
Bloody
to have
grandma.
everyone that you're related to in the same house to do the seance. That's what the lady said.
That's what the lady said. It was Joni. That's the burnt dead body of his dad there.
Yeah, he should have just kept driving.
Yeah, she's just gone. When she burnt the book the first time, it set her on fire. When she burnt the book the second time, it set him on fire. How does that work? Oh, she's there. She's up in the roof. Did you see her?
No.
She's up behind him in the roof. Look, there she is. She doesn't like it. She doesn't like it. We've lost a viewer. We've lost a viewer. They don't like it either.
No.
She got up there. The other way, mate. Look the other way. Unless little girl's in the corner.
Yeah.
No, it's bigger than little girl.
That's it's hung though.
Oh, it's on the floor. Oh, she's gone. We've got a chase. We've got a chase. Oh, some flies and shit. Is he going to find out she's in it all along? What's going on? Oh, so the dead mum's gone. CGI flies, though, right? Are pretty, realistic. What's that noise? What's the point of that move? We can't see what's making that noise behind him. He's going to lose his eyes, right? He's going to lose his eyes. She's doing cutting her own head off. Yeah, cutting through her own head there with whatever, some cheese wire. I mean, would you make it all the way through before you died? I don't know if you would. You got some more bodies there, and he's out the window to his death, I assume. Yeah. There you go, the Canadian's gone. There's the light. Is that his soul? What is that? Oh, he's not dead. He's not dead.
No, but the spirit from his mom is now inside of him.
Yeah, everything's inside of him. She is. Headless corpse up into the treehouse. He's going to go up into the treehouse now, right?
It's a good thing he's got that brace on his nose, so he didn't break it. Mm-mm.
Is that the dog?
So she's now mum and grandma. And
everybody else.
oh, gross. Uh-oh.
Who are these?
That's all their family.
What, from in the past?
Yeah.
Fucking hell. It's absolute bollocks, this. How was this ever on the list? Ever? He's going to go up into the treehouse. Be a lovely buffet. Lots of naked ghosts. Got a weird thing going on here. Weird Wicker Man thing. Headless body of his mum. Headless body of his grandma. Naked other people. See, the poster makes you think it's about the little girl, and it's not, it's about the lad. Said Queen Lee. He's just going to go boom and go off. Who's that knocking about in the background now? Oh, he's the queen. There you go. It's him. He's the king, isn't he? The king takes over the boy's body. Charlie's in him. There you go. There you go. That's the end. It's in the air.
It's Canadian, his song.
Strange song to end it on. And everyone. It wasn't a horror film. You know, from the beginning it said, treat me like I was a boy. At all. Right, are you logging in order to vote?
I can't move. My body's water and I feel like I'm dying.
So you're not voting?
5 stars.
What, sorry?
5 stars.
You think that was 5 stars?
Okay, 4.
The average vote is going to be 4 stars on it.
4 stars. Yeah.
Wow.
You just.
I mean, it was a 3. Honestly. But the 101 average is 4 stars. There we go. So, well, there you go. That's it. That's our first of our Halloween weekend. We're going to do Don't Look Now tomorrow night after.
I'm not going to sleep.
It's still really early. After we'll have to watch something nice, I think, just to cheer up. We're going to watch Don't Look Now tomorrow night after Strictly's gone off. Thank you for everyone that joined us. Have a lovely Halloween weekend, and 1001 Films Before 50 will be back tomorrow. Bye bye.